everybody, welcome back to the channel. So it is the first day of uh, talking in English. So through this channel, so would you are I think you are contingent person. Don't you like you have to be independent person whenever you are learning even a little bit thing over something. In that case, what that's maybe you think that's maybe compelling thing, but what you have to recognize yourself at that situation condition. At that time, that is your prime time, and you have to learn a more and more thing at this time. So how can you express even a little bit thing ahead of that things. So even people will come ahead of you when you have nothing, no knowledge, and you are in a you are ignorant person. You are not even literate, or a lot of people come to chastise you. Even in that case, you have to come control. You must have control over your emotions. Emotional stability must have to be within you. Only in that case, even people are come people chastising you. You're not even caring on their perception, perspectives, views, opinions. But you are only here over you must have control over your emotions, or that kind of things. Only in that case you can be successful in life, and you have to be. So I recommend you that never ever fall in like something. Even you are feeling you're so furious, or even most of the condition as situation will be really like depressing, or you can even feel perplexed, and you can feel you can't go ahead, or in this situation and condition you can feel. But how can you control your emotions, your feelings? In that case, you must have to, even no matter what kind of problems or obstacles, or challenges are ahead of you, and tough conditions still are. We don't care about that kind of devastating, dismal, destructive, or miserable. Uh, Even a perilous conditions are ahead of you, but we are not even uh, being so apprehend person. If we become once we become, then we feel really terrified, and we will fall in a depression or anxiousness, and we can even feel restless. So restlessness is not necessary over here. It seems like a redundant. So okay. So what we have to in that condition or situation, we have to stay calm, positive, and we always have to be special, a person or anything like that. All in that case, we can be successful in the future. Otherwise, we will stay at the same time, at the same where where allocations or something like that, where I feel like we get stuck, and we can't even move forward or towards positivity or something like that. In that case, what? So that situation becomes so callous, so we are not even caring about that kind of callous thinking. We are just over here to be to control over that callous situation or conditions. That we don't care about that kind of dilapidated conditions or some. We have to be concerned for it. But what they have to we have to burden on our progress, on our growth, and we can move forward. Otherwise we'll feel stuck, and we can't even move forward towards positivity. So it can even you think it's benign, but it is really the poisonous and harmful, that can even impact on your journey, on your health, on your mental stability. So that's why what you have to do in your life, that you have to feel that you are not alone there. And that's why you have to work over your career, your objective, your aim, motive, purpose, whatever you have in. Only in that case you can move forward. And that situation will become so befitting whatever you are chasing in life. That's really, even if you are taking all these things in a proper and a positive and a special way, in that case that can be so befitting. And we can say that is only anticipated things. So first of all, you can even what came out of from and get rid of from angry things or something like that. You won't gonna care about that kind of thing. Because what, you have a lot of ameliorations over your you are getting, and you will get. You are also sharing all these kinds of things among the people. They're still in the process of learning, so they are also what even their situation is really abysmal, but they are still learning and they have to learn, so in the same way that situation will become so agonizing, but we're not even caring a little bit on that topic or something like that, but we have to chase no matter what kind of things are ahead of us. We have to chase, we have to move forward, so that's how it says. If we can go, if we can't move ahead, in that case, what, our situation becomes so oppressive and the people will treat us in an oppressive way, so it is better not to be treated in an oppressive way. So that's why you mustn't have to be notorious person. If you are notorious person, in that case, what you have to do in your life, that can be so copious things for to be a notorious person, so if you are what, engaging in a negative activities or a lot of involvement, your full involvement in only on negative activities, or something like that, in that case we can't see anything over that situation. Okay, so that is really corroboration thing. It is called, it is a sign of corroboration that you are actually got engaged in negative activities. So you are feeling stuck and you can't even go, and you can't even take a single step towards positivity. So that's why what, so it can be really counterproductive things for you, so that's why don't feel desperate or something like that, even you are a desperate patient, we are here over here to take you take you somewhere where you feel so like how you feel safe or something like that, we can even treat you as a person, like a special person, and then will lead all each and every person towards positivity, spirituality, moral and ethical things, and we are actually gaining all the things or through this channel, and we are still in the process of learning and sharing a lot of things among the people and the learners, and we from it is not we're not gonna do anything wrong with the people who are today over here, and then with the from the side of structure or something like that. Okay, so you don't need to think about in that way, like it's a deviant, it's not like we are talking, and we are talking about uh, like disparity over here, and then we're still treating you in the same way. We have that kind of motive and purpose we don't have, and we mustn't have to be it. And if we have this kind of dispositions or some attitude or something, in that case we will feel stuck. And if we are still saying the things among the people, and then we don't have any productivity or something, like in that case, what is it mean? It's mean it's we even feel disparate, but we are not gonna do anything wrong, like that kind of things we're not sharing over here. So that's why no one feels stuck, everyone will learn,